Have you ever felt like I'm never going to be a software engineer? I'm never going to make it in tech. I'm just going to be a homeless person. I just can't do it anymore. I'm not good. I'm not smart. I'm not this. I'm not X, Y, Z. Stop. Let's take a deep breath. Me too. You're doing just fine. You are doing just fine. You will become a software engineer. You will be a great person in tech. You will be just fine. No, I'm not saying this is going to come to you um without any hard effort or work, but if you put in enough work and you dedicate your time, give it enough time and knock on as many doors as you can, I really think I can guarantee that you'll be just fine. With the exception of, I don't know, some unorthodox event. But who knows? But I really think you'll be okay. But the main reason I'm here is to kind of share about my imposter syndrome in this game of software engineering. Guys, software engineering is so hard. There's often nights where I am just on my keyboard, clapping it up, and I want to give up. I just want to pivot careers again and just, I don't know, work in McDonald's forever or something. I don't know. But it is so hard. I feel so unqualified after being rejected like 500 times. Um, I feel so unqualified when I apply for like a job that has 1,000 people who've applied to it, and 66% of them have a master's degree, while I don't. I don't even have a bachelor's in and software. So I feel like I really don't belong in this space. It feels like everyone's so much more advanced. They already have a foot in the door. They have their internship lined up. But I'm over here like, must be nice. Can I get a sliver, please? And so if you felt like that, I just want to encourage you and encourage myself that we'll be okay. Um, we'll be okay. Just gotta keep doing what we gotta do and keep taking steps day by day, and we'll eventually make it out. But imposter syndrome is so real. I really feel like, you know, I can't become a developer. I'm not good at tech. I'm not good with math. I'm not this. I'm not that. But instead of being a little weak, you gotta hit yourself in the leg, do some push ups, do a squat, do a lap around the track, and say, I can do this. And even though I might not be the best right now, there's no way that I won't grow. You know, there's no way. Like, I used to be the fattest kid in middle school. That's a long ways ago, but I used to weigh a lot. But my mile time at that time was like 13 minutes or something. And by the end of eighth grade, I had one of the fastest miles in the school. I ran a 5:16 mile. And that wasn't because, I never believed in the fact that I was overweight. There was someone who bullied me growing up that would always say I'm fat, but I'm like, okay, whatever. I am fat. But I never believed that I was slow. And so by constantly running hard and giving it my all, I managed in 2 years to cut down my mile time by more than half. And I think that lesson carries today, even though don't feel like I'm a great software engineer. Like I'm not, and I struggle with that often. I think that the hard work and effort I'll put in will help deter that belief, I guess? Or what am I even trying to say? I'm just trying to say that I really struggle with the identity that I'm a smart guy. But in the past, I've overcome the struggle. So because of that, I learned how to overcome the struggles. And so now my mentality, when I see it, that I'm bringing myself down, thinking that I can't do this or thinking that someone's better than me, they may be better than me, but I think it's important how we phrase that concept of they are better than me, but I have so much I can learn from them, and I just have to work that much harder. And I think having a mindset of growth and not limiting yourself, saying you will forever be like this, really helped me to not be so down in the dumps that I'll be the worst software engineer in the history of software engineering. And so here I am, here you are, here we are with our struggles of not thinking we'll be the best software engineer, we'll even make it to be a software engineer. I've been job hunting for a long time, like like 2.5 ish years. I would like to say 3 years around, and it's not pretty. It's not great. It's hard. Oftentimes, I have a hard time. But more than that, it's challenging, but it's fun and it's rewarding. So it's worth it. You can do it. I can do it. Even though we might both, or maybe you don't. Maybe you think you're the best software engineer, and I think that's a great mindset to have. So, but don't be cocky. Don't have an ego, but just be humble and think you're a good software engineer. And by thinking that, you will become a good software engineer. That idea of who you are, I think, is really important. If you think you're a nice guy, you will do things to emphasize that thinking. Like, oh, I'm a nice guy. Yeah, I should help out the elderly. I should help feed the homeless. I should do this. And so you live in that same path. So you have to think like, I'm a good software engineer, but I can be better. In doing so, you can work and your mind will start to shape and make you do things and make you schedule things to go in that direction to reiterate your belief that you are a good software engineer. So change your mentality, change your mindset. If you're, it's easier said than done, but if you're struggling with imposter syndrome like me, you're not alone. I'd say take a deep breath, take a nap, take a walk, do something you enjoy, and try to change that mentality of I'm not a good software engineer, and say I'm not a good software engineer yet. I'm not a good software engineer yet. I don't have a job in tech yet, but I will. And I think that kind of that delusion will help us become software engineers in a way. That image, that dream we have. That's why I think vision boards are so important. You have a vision board. If you don't know what that is, it's a board, and you list like your goals and your dream car, dream house, or things and goals you want to achieve by X amount of time. And you will work and hustle and do things that will make you achieve that dream. And so when you look at that every day, you'll remind yourself what I have to do today to get one step closer to that goal. And so we can do it, you guys. Like, we can do it. Don't let yourself beat you down. Don't let the world beat you down. Don't let the numbers beat you down. We can do it. You are a good software engineer. You are going to have a job in software engineering. It might just take some time. You are hardworking, and I see that. I see that, you guys. So I'm just saying things that I think I would like to hear too. So I hope there's someone around you in your life that encourages you like that and just really feeds into you about your identity and not your ego, but your confidence. You need some confidence. And so be confident. You chose this really hard field in tech that's ever changing, which is so fun. So be confident in yourself that you can do it because you can. And I believe in you. Your parents believe in you. Your friends believe in you. You can do this. And I think something to remember, you guys, is when we do make it into software engineering, we'll probably never let go of this feeling that we're not the best, which is great. It makes us hungry for more knowledge. But remember the way you feel now so that when someone talks to you who's younger, someone reaches out to you and says, "Hey, like, what's it like to do this? Like, how do you become this?" Just remember that feeling and be empathetic to that person and say, "Dude, you can do this." And just, I would say, help out the next generation of people because I believe that everything we achieve is not solely because of our own effort, but because of the support of our loved ones and our community that helped us to get there. Like, I wouldn't be able to chase this dream of being in tech unless my parents helped me out by letting me live with them and helping, push me to go to college. Like, I didn't even want to go to college. I wanted to be in the military, but they convinced me otherwise. And so, just very blessed to have good parents, very blessed to have good friends. And I'm hoping that you guys have reached out to your community and hold on to them tight. Because if you do get to be a software engineer, then what's the point if you don't do it for the people you love? So that's my 2 cents. I don't even know why I'm yapping for so long. I'm sorry, you guys, but I believe in you. We got this together. We can do it. You are amazing. You are bright. You can do it. Have some confidence. You're not a bad software engineer. You're just not a good software engineer yet. But if you are a good software engineer, let's freaking go. Get better. Okay. Yeah, that's just all I had to say. Hope you have a good time. Hope you have a good week. And bye.